Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
Growing up in rural South Dakota, I understand the importance of electric cooperatives because they give us the power to live and work in any area we choose. They also gave me an amazing opportunity to experience the youth tour in Washington, D.C. I'm currently a student at SDSU, but one of my favorite things in life is coming home to be with my friends and family, especially my little brother Lane. West Central Electric is an important part of my life and our community.
Grosenberg Implement, your family-owned John Deere dealer, has a deal for you. This week only, save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Stop into any Grosenberg Implement location in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming this week and save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Refresh that tired old tractor cab interior this winter so you can enjoy it this spring. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs since 1937.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pier today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup? Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
It's a new year and a new you. Whether you're looking to finance a new vehicle or refinance your current one, Owyhee Federal Credit Union has the best rates in town. With rates starting at 2.25% APR, there's no reason not to check us out. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see what the ladies at Owyhee Federal Credit Union can do for you.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
If you're you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
Welcome everyone to Parkview Auditorium, where tonight we bring you a girls basketball contest as the Potter County Lady Battlers travel to Fort Pierre to take on the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. This is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live, a part of the LiveTicket.tv network, bringing you the action tonight. Normally, or usually I should say, kind of throughout the first part of the year anyway, our friends at DRG Zooms was bringing you the audio, but not able to make it tonight, so try to do my best to bring you the action. It's kind of like riding a bike. Haven't done this for a while myself, so hopefully things go well tonight, and we'll have a good game here between these two contestants. The Lady Battlers come into this contest with an overall record of 2-5. My apologies, as the Stanley County Band is now playing in the background. Hopefully you can still hear me here, as the Lady Battlers recently snapped a 4-game losing streak, beating a team from North Dakota from Strasbourg, Zeeland. Their other victory came over the Lyman Raiders earlier in the season. As far as the Lady Buffaloes, they enter this contest with an overall record of 1-6, having lost 3 in a row after their first victory over Phillip earlier this year as well. Lady Buffs in a bit of a scoring drought during this losing streak, as they have failed to score 30 points in those losses. So we'll look forward to the Lady Buffs getting back on track, hopefully find their offensive rhythm and being able to put up more points on the board tonight and come away with a W. Just about a minute or so here before we get underway. Be sure to join us Thursday night as well, folks, as we'll have a makeup game here from Parkview Auditorium, as the Lyman Lady Raiders will come to town to make up a game that was postponed earlier in the year, and you'll be able to catch all that action right here on Go Buffs Live as well. I believe I'll be calling that one, as well as I don't believe the radio was scheduled to be here for that one either, so we'll make sure to tune in at approximately this same time, and we'll bring you all that action from Parkview Auditorium as well here. Teams have taken to their benches here. We'll go ahead and get ready for the National Anthem, and we'll bring you the starting lineups once they are announced here. A big thanks to the Post 20 Stanley County Color Guard, as they will present the colors tonight. So let's go ahead. We'll pause briefly here, and once the colors have been retired, we'll bring you back to live action right here from Parkview Auditorium. All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium here. So we bring in the starting lineups here now. First for the Lady Battlers. I'll bring in the starting lineup here for the Lady Battlers here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and get both teams taken care of here and then hopefully get them right off here before the official tip-off. Well, for the Lady Battlers, it's going to be their lone senior, number 10, Kirsty Lake. And here come the Lady Buffaloes of Stanley County. It's going to be number 2, Taylor Stroop. Number 3 is sophomore Maddie Duffy. Number 10, Morgan Hoffman in the starting lineup tonight, as is senior Carly O'Connor, number 14. And last but not least, number 15, senior Jordan Sosa as well. Again, Lady Battler starting lineup again. Their lone senior, number 10, Kirsty Lake. Number 11, number 12, a junior, Ashley Kopp. Another junior, number 15, Tyler Simon. A freshman, number 23, Zoe, I believe it's Meinke. And then sophomore, number 24, Caden Cronin for the Lady Battlers. Before I forget, I want to make sure to give a big thank you to Wyatt Johnson, who's giving me a hand on camera tonight. And here's the tip. It's going to go to the Lady Battlers. Top of the key is going to be Lake. Gets it over to Kopp. Kopp will drive middle. Puts it off, rolls off the rim. Rebound goes to the Lady Battlers. And they'll reset things from their end. Three-point attempt out the front of the rim. That was short by Tyler Simon. Here come the Lady Buffaloes with their first possession. Almost throw it away. That's O'Connor able to run it down. But I believe she stepped on the line, so turnover Lady Buffaloes. The Lady Battlers across the timeline. This is Lake again. Lake over to Meinke in the corner. Back to Lake. Lake looking for options. Finds that's Simon in the middle. Simon off the glass and in for 2. Battler showing a little bit of pressure. Lady Buffaloes break that pressure. Now they'll set up their offense. Here's Stroop. Over to O'Connor. Swing it around back over to Sosa. Over to Stroop in the other corner. Stroop will drive baseline up off the glass and good. Trying to keep stats as well here, folks, but we'll see how well that goes here throughout the night. Here's a long shot by 23 that was. That's Meinke off the mark, and a rebound goes to the Lady Buffaloes. Here comes Stroop. Gets it over to Sosa at high post. Off to Duffy. Duffy open for 3. A little too strong off the back iron. Duffy able to run down the rebound. Lady Buffs will reset. Stroop looking for options. Goes cross court over to Hoffman. Hoffman drives baseline. Kicks it back out to Duffy. Duffy takes another 3. That one's good. So Lady Buffaloes with their first lead of the night. There's Battlers driving baseline. That's going to be number 12 on the drive. That's going to be Ashley Kopp. She's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. They didn't catch who scored that first basket for the Battlers. So my stats on it was not a shooting foul. They're going to take it out from underneath the basket. I thought she was going to be fouled there on that layup attempt. There's the inbounds pass. Shot off the mark. Battle for the rebounds comes to the Battlers. That one's no good. Another rebound off the glass and good. That's going to be number 10, it appears, Lake. Turnover on the Buffaloes as the Battlers will bring it up again. Here's Lake running the offense again. Lake over to Kopp. Gets over to Simon. She drives middle, loses it. Left-handed shot, a little too strong. Rebound there for the Battlers by Cronin. Here come the Lady Buffaloes at the other end. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman will take the jumper. Off the glass, comes up short. And it's Lake with the rebound. She'll bring it up for the Battlers once again. Lake into Kopp. Kopp on the drive. Off the glass and good. Count it. So Kopp will head to the free throw line to try to finish the and one. As Cadence Handel checking the lineup, replacing Carly O'Connor. Free throw by Kopp, a little too strong off the back iron. Rebound goes to the Lady Buffaloes. Hoffman down to Sosa. Sosa will drive baseline with it. Stops, kicks it back out to Hoffman, who swings it around. Here's Duffy from the top. She drives middle. Finds hand, back to Duffy. Duffy over to Hoffman. She drives again, gets stopped, but she'll take the jumper, and good. Morgan Hoffman with her first two on the evening. And Kopp loses it at the other end, picks it back up, and is going to get fouled on that drive. So Ashley Kopp back to the free throw line for two more. First free throw is good. It's going to tie the ball game up at 7-7 with 4:06 to go in period number one. Second free throw from Kopp is good as well. Battler showing pressure again. They get it across court to Hoffman, to Sosa. Sosa will drive. Sosa puts it up too strong. And Simon comes away with the rebound. Here's Simon from the top of the key. She drives left with it. Sosa's going to get part of the ball, but she's going to pick up a foul at the same time. So Tyler Simon out of the free throw line. And she will shoot two. Sosa picks up her first. She's got to be careful. She's known to get into some early foul trouble in some games. Simon's first free throw is good. Gives the Battlers a 9-7 lead. Second free throw too strong. Rebound goes to Hand. And gets to Hoffman. And tie up, and Buffaloes come away with it. Back to Hoffman again. To Sosa. Sosa will take the jumper. That's going to be too strong. Battlers come away with the rebound. Here's Lake. Lake drives down to the corner looking for something inside. Not there. Gets it back out. Kopp will drive. Left-handed layup is good. And we have a timeout on the court here. Looks like a 30-second timeout here by the Lady Buffs. Let's go ahead and we'll take a quick 30 as well. And we'll be back right after this.
Grosenberg Implement, your family-owned John Deere dealer, has a deal for you. This week only, save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Stop into any Grosenberg Implement location in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming this week and save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Refresh that tired old tractor cab interior this winter so you can enjoy it this spring. Grosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs since 1937.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium. Lady Battlers with an 11-7 lead here with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Ashley Kopp of the Lady Battlers doing most of the damage early on, as the Battlers will pull down the full court pressure once again coming out of the timeout. So across the timeline, finds Hand down underneath. Hand puts it up off the glass and good, and count it. So Caden's Hand with an opportunity to cut into the deficit here. Hand's first bucket of the night. And count the free throw as well. As I'll get my scoreboard updated here, we'll give the Buffaloes 3 more, and they're trail by 1. Here's Lake over to Kopp, swings it around to Simon, back to the top of the key. That shot off the mark, no good. I believe that was Meinke who took that shot from the top of the key. And here's Duffy for the Lady Buffs. Duffy over to Keeson McGee, who's checked into the ball game now for the Lady Buffs. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Battlers, so it'll be Lady Buffalo basketball if they can find somebody to inbound it. Inbound goes to Duffy. 3-point attempt by Duffy, a little too strong off the back iron. And Battlers come away with the rebound. Here's Lake. Lake will drive left. Back to the middle of the Cronin. Cronin puts up the shot, no good. McGee comes away with the rebound. Finds Stroop. Stroop has Sosa down court. Too strong of a pass, and another Lady Buffalo turnover. Had the right idea, just a little too strong. So Battler should have 11 here, folks. My apologies. I missed one there. So it is an 11-10 lead here for the Battlers. Near steal by Stroop. Now she comes away with it. Finds Hand. They have a 2-on-1 to McGee. McGee off the glass and good. So Keeson McGee with her first 2. Lady Buffalo's doing a nice job of spreading the points around. So they take a 12-11 lead now. Here's Kopp on the drive. Dumps it off nicely to, it's like number 15 underneath. That's going to be Simon. Missed that play underneath, but it looks like Jordan Sosa was fouled underneath. So she'll head to the free throw line. Jordan looking for her first point of the night and gets it. We'll tie things up at 13 apiece with 1:35 remaining in quarter number 1. Second free throw, nothing but net as well. Comes Kopp for the Battlers. Over to Meinke. Sosa got her hands on that one, but gets it over to Kopp. Down low inside. Now we've got a tie-up between McGee and Simon, I believe. And possession arrow is going to favor the Lady Buffaloes with 1:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Inbound goes to Stroop. She'll take it down the sideline. Looks inside the Hand. Hand puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. McGee's right there off the glass. That one's a little too strong. Rebound by Cronin. And Kopp will bring it across the timeline for the Battlers. Under a minute to play now here, quarter number 1. Over to Lake. That pass a little too high. Duffy comes away with it. Duffy with a left-handed layup converts. And here's the Battlers with 35 seconds remaining now. Down low to Mikey. Mikey puts it up. Shot blocked by Sosa, I believe. So Lady Buffaloes can take the final shot here with 25 seconds remaining. As Duffy will cross the timeline, gets it over to Stroop. Stroop calls out the play. Cross court to Sosa. Sosa drives at baseline. Sosa puts up the short jumper and good. So Lady Battlers with 5 seconds. Here's Kopp on the drive, finds Cronin underneath, but Stroop is right there. Another tie-up, but possession arrow this time will go to the Battlers. So Battlers with 2.4 remaining here in quarter number 1. This looks like Emma Schlachter will check in to the ballgame for the Battlers. Inbound goes to Kopp. Back outside to Simon. That one's going to come up short. And after one, it's going to be the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 18, the Potter County Lady Battlers 13. We'll take a break here, come back with second quarter action right after this.
Krosenberg Implement, your family-owned John Deere dealer, has a deal for you. This week only, save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Stop into any Krosenberg Implement location in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming this week and save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Refresh that tired old tractor cab interior this winter so you can enjoy it this spring. Krosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs since 1937.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium with the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes leading by 5, 18-13 after 1. And Lady Buffaloes will have first possession of quarter number 2. Stroop tries to get it over to Hand, loses it, but Lady Buff's able to recover. Stroop over to McGee. She'll drive baseline. Takes the short jumper. Off the back iron. Rebound goes to Simon of the Battlers. She'll bring it across the court. Swings it over to Lake. Thought about the 3. Goes cross court with it. Now tries to get it down low to Cronin. Cronin's there. Cronin puts it up and in for 2. Her first 2 of the evening. Shot off the mark by the Lady Buffs. Here come the Battlers again. Here's Lake. Lake to Simon. Simon with a short jumper in the middle of the paint. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in for 2. So the Battlers with the first 4 points of quarter number 2. Cut the deficit to 1. Stroop to Sosa at the high post. Sosa's going to get fouled. McGee tries to inbound it to Stroop. That's going to get knocked out by the Battlers. Will remain Lady Buffalo basketball. Inbound goes to Duffy, over to Hand. Swings it over to Stroop. Stroop with a 3. That one rolls in. Stroop with her first 3 of the night. Back at the other end, here's Lake for the Battlers. She'll drive middle, puts up the left-handed shot, no good. Battle for her own rebound between Lake and Duffy. Going to be a Another jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Battlers. Inbound goes to Kopp. She'll drive middle. Kicks it back out. I believe that's Simon. Shots off the mark. Cronin there with the rebound. Cronin puts it up, spins around the rim, and spins out. Sosa's there for the rebound. And here comes Duffy for the Lady Buffs. Over to Stroop. Stroop wants another three. That one comes up just short. Simon with the rebound. Gets it over to Lake. Lake gets it stolen by Duffy. Duffy is going to get it knocked out of her hands and be out of bounds on the Battlers. It'll remain Buffalo basketball. As Carly O'Connor will check back into the game for the Lady Buffs. And she is going to replace Jordan Sosa. Bad pass to Duffy on the inbound. It's going to go off of Duffy's hands. Another Lady Buffalo turnover. But they do lead 21-17 with 5:57 to go here in the first half. Here comes Kopp. Gets it to Lake. Lake over to Schlachter. Schlachter will drive middle. Has an open lane. Puts that shot up. But going to get called for a double dribble before the shot. Lady Battlers keeping the full court pressure on. Into O'Connor. Gets it back to Stroop. Stroop across the timeline. Gets it back to O'Connor. Back to Stroop. Stroop thought about another three. Lady Battlers in a zone here now. Over to McGee. McGee with a long jumper. Getting a little too strong. Rebound goes to Cronin. Out of bounds off the Lady Buffs. Here comes Kopp for the Lady Battlers. Over to Schlachter. Swings it over to Lake. Back to Schlachter. Here's Simon. Simon will drive middle. Puts up the short shot. A little too strong. Rebound there by Hand. Hand gets it to O'Connor. And we'll hand it off to Duffy to set up the Lady Buffalo offense. Over to Stroop. Back to Duffy. Swings it to O'Connor. Back to Duffy. Swings it around to Stroop. Stroop wants another three. Stroop feeling it. She hits her second of the night. Both in this quarter. That'll increase the Buffalo lead to 24-17. Here's Lake looking for options. Finds Simon in the middle. Simon puts up the left-handed shot. That's up and off the glass and good. Got shot by Hand too strong. Cronin with the rebound. And here comes Lake once again for the Battlers. Over to Kopp. Down low inside. That one's off the glass and good. That was Simon once again. Here's the Lady Buffs with a 3-point lead with just over 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Stroop. Kicks it out to Hand. Back over to Stroop. 15 to go on the shot clock. Tries to find O'Connor down low. Kicks it back out to McGee. McGee shot too strong. And Simon comes away with the rebound. She's taking it coast to coast down at the other end of the court. We got a blocking foul, so that's going to go against the Lady Buffaloes. And so that's going to send Tyler Simon to the free throw line. First free throw too strong. Second free throw off the mark as well, but the Battlers are there. That's Lake on the rebound, gets it down low to Cronin. And now we got a foul underneath on Hand, I believe. As Morgan Hoffman will check back in for the Lady Buffs, replacing McGee. Edler's inbound. They find Simon underneath. Simon puts in another short shot. That's unofficially 8 for Simon. And the Battlers trail by 1 now with 3:25 to go here in the first half. Here's Hand in the paint. Kicks it back out to Stroop. Stroop on the drive. Kicks it back out to O'Connor. O'Connor wants 3. That shot no good. Lake with the rebound. Here's Kopp for the Battlers. Over to Lake. Tries to go inside again. Simon once again. Simon finds an opening. Left-handed shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. Is going to get fouled and count the bucket. So it's the Tyler Simon show in this second quarter. Going to have her unofficially with her 10th point of the quarter. And that'll give the Battlers a 1-point lead. Free throw's going to come up short. Sosa chasing down the rebound, now gets tied up. The possession arrow is going to favor the Lady Buffaloes. Inbound will go to Stroop. Stroop down the sideline. She'll set up the Lady Buffalo offense now. Stroop goes to her right. Kicks it out to Duffy. To Hoffman. Hoffman with the long jumper. Another one that's just a bit too strong. Cronin with the rebound. And Lake will bring it over across the timeline. Down to the corner off of the hands of Simon. Turnover on the Battlers. Duffy inbounds to O'Connor, back to Duffy. Duffy takes it down the left-hand side, loses the ball, another turnover. So Battler basketball with 2:17 to go. As they lead by 1 in the first half. Here's Kopp at the top of the key. Tries to get it over to Simon. That's going to be a turnover on the Battlers. And here come the Lady Buffaloes. Here's Stroop. Stroop just about traveled. Now they are going to call it. Just a little bit of a late whistle. That was the correct call. So exactly 2 minutes to go. Battlers in possession. Kopp down low to Simon. Simon with another short jumper. Simon drops another one. Somebody has to find out where Simon is on the court and make sure they cover her, obviously, as the Lady Buffaloes turn that one over. Keaton's handle check back in as Carly O'Connor will go back to the bench. Kopp with a nice move, drives, thought she walked there, got away with it. Here's Simon, down low to Cronin, that one's too strong. And we have another jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Battlers. Inbound will go to Schlachter, back to Lake. Lake wants the three-point jumper. It's off the cable, no call. Now they do call it. Lady Buffaloes had the rebound anyway. Either way, the possession would have been to the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffs trail by 3 with 1:20 to go here in the first half. Inbound goes to Hoffman to Hand. Back to Duffy. Swings it over to Stroop. Back out to Hand at the top. Back over to Duffy. Duffy will drive to the left, puts up the left-handed layup and gets the roll. So that'll cut the Buffalo deficit to 1. Here's Kopp for the Battlers. Hoffman going after the steal, nearly gets it past the, now they throw it away, makes her throw it away. Here's Stroop. Lady Buffalo's plenty of time. Hoffman down at the other end. Hoffman converts the layup. And the Lady Buffaloes take a 1-point lead with under 30 seconds to go. Battlers can play for the final shot. Kopp will go to her left. Nice drive down the middle. Shot too strong. Another fight for the rebound and another jump ball possession. That's going to be in favor of the Lady Buffaloes this time. So Lady Buffaloes with plenty of time here. 16.9. Inbound goes to Sosa, who gets it off to Stroop. Over to Duffy, to Hand. Back to Stroop. Stroop will take the 3. And too strong off the glass, and that's going to go out of bounds. Still 1.8 to go. It'll be Lady Buffalo basketball. So again, plenty of time for the Lady Buffs to get a shot off here. See if they can execute the inbound play. Hoffman into Sosa. Sosa's got to hurry. Duffy does not get the shot off in time. It would have not accounted either way. So at the half, it's going to be the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 28 and the Potter County Lady Battlers 27. We'll take our halftime break here. Be back with third quarter action. I'll try to recap some stats here, even though they're probably not the most accurate, but I'll do my best to bring you a recap here at halftime, and we'll be back, probably about 8 minutes or so, and bring you back second half action right after this.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
It's a new year and a new you. Whether you're looking to finance a new vehicle or refinance your current one, Owyhee Federal Credit Union has the best rates in town. With rates starting at 2.25% APR, there's no reason not to check us out. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre and see what the ladies at Owyhee Federal Credit Union can do for you.
People helping people. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
If If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayflt.com.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
Welcome back to Parkview Auditorium as we got a good one, folks. Stanley County Lady Buffaloes with a 1-point lead at halftime, 28-27 over the Battlers of Potter County. Some unofficial stats here for that first half. Let's first go to the Potter County Lady Battlers. Unofficially, I have their leading scorer as Tyler Simon with 15, followed by Ashley Kopp with 8, and also buckets from Kirsty Lake with 2, and Caden Cronin with 2 as well for their 27 first half points. For the Lady Buffaloes, they spread the ball around nicely that first half. Their leading scorer, Taylor Stroop with 8, Maddie Duffy with 7, Morgan Hoffman with 4, Jordan Sosa with 4, Caden Sander with 3, and Kason McGee chipping in 2 points as well for the Lady Buffaloes. Going to be joined this second half by, I guess, don't know if it's a special guest or just our local newspaper reporter from the Pierre Capital Journal, Scott Millard, joining us this second half. So welcome in, Scott. Good first half between these two ball clubs.
Oh yeah, this has been great. The Lady Buffs have been spreading the ball around very well, playing some pretty good offense. Haven't seen as many turnovers as I'm used to.
Yeah, I actually mentioned kind of that in the pregame a bit. I had noticed that during their losing streak here, they didn't reach the 30-point mark, and so their offense has been kind of in a funk recently. So it's nice to see them almost reach 30 at halftime here. So hopefully the ball movement and the nice shooting continues here this second half, and they can pull out a W.
Yeah, and it seems like historically for the past couple of years, this Potter County team and Stanley County played pretty well against each other, I feel like.
So here's the Lady Battlers, the first possession of the second half. This will be Lake. Gets it inside to Simon. Simon doing most of the damage that first half for the Battlers. And she is going to step along the baseline, and nice defense by the Lady Buffaloes to cause that turnover.
Yeah, Simon's always been kind of an athlete to watch out for Potter County, even in volleyball. Looks like they've got a trap going there.
They've been using that full court pressure throughout most of the ball game. Lady Buffalo is able to get it across the timeline.
And Hoffman now looked like she was looking inside for Duffy. She looks inside for O'Connor in the game. And Stroop with a missed layup there.
Rebound comes down to the Battlers. Here's Lake. Lake driving it coast to coast. Tries to kick it underneath the Cronin. Loses it momentarily. Ends up in Kopp's hand. That shot no good. Cronin with another offensive rebound, but that's going to go off of Lady Buffalo and be remain Lady Battler possession.
Yeah, I feel like in volleyball it was always Simon and Kaup or Kopp or however you pronounce that.
I've been saying Kopp, so if that's incorrect, Potter County folks, my apologies, as Simon's going to get fouled in that attempt and head to the free throw line.
And of course, Potter County is made up of, I believe, Gettysburg and Hoven.
I believe you are correct. And my memory's so poor, I don't even remember most of these players between seasons when it comes to volleyball and then basketball, and same thing with football and wrestling. It's just like I just don't
if number 25 gets into the game, I have a good story about her.
The second free throw is going to come up short, so the first one's going to tie the ball game up at 28.
And Hoffman now with the ball. Over to O'Connor. Over to Duffy, back to O'Connor. They're looking inside, kind of what is kind of a fist play, like a motion fist play right now. Yep, inside, turn around. Got to get a little bit set, a little bit better than that.
Sosa's reaction thought that she might have been fouled there possibly, but no call, and Lady Battlers will take possession. Here's Mikey with a long jumper that rattles in and out. And Sosa knocks the rebound attempt to Duffy.
And now here's Hoffman with a layup. Oh, boy. Oh!
Blocking foul.
So the story about number 25, I believe it's Olivia Michelson is her name.
Correct.
Of course, if you notice, there's Jeremy Michelson as a referee on the court. And over across the river in Pierre, the athletic trainer's Casey Michelson. I believe Casey is Olivia's aunt. I could be wrong on that. It's aunt or it's a cousin. But that first free throw was good, and the second free throw was also good.
The Lady Buffaloes a 2-point lead. On the Battlers once again. This is Kopp. Gets a screen from Lake. Swings it over to Mikey. Mikey with a deep three from top of the key. No good. Stroop comes away with the rebound.
And looks like Stroop trying to set up the offense. You know, lately the Buffs have been, they're doing the swing around that they've been doing, but getting it inside can be an issue.
Nice defense by Kopp there to come away with the turnover. Then did Stroop pick up a foul there? I believe she did. Looks like that's her third.
And shout out to our student section, who is wearing some very interesting attire, as they always do.
From the best I could tell, it looks like it might be like opposite sex dress-up day or something of that nature. From the
yeah,
best I
you
can
could
tell.
say that. Yeah.
But yes, it is definitely unique.
But that's our student section. Listen to me saying "R." I know I didn't even go to school here. Oh, watch out, Carly.
Connor calms down hard on Lady Battler down there.
Let's hope she's okay.
Can't quite see a number yet. Is that?
It looks like number 12.
It is 12, so that's going to be Kopp, I believe. Yep, Ashley Kopp. Appears to be okay. Where did she come out of the game? No, she's still in there.
Yep, she's still in there.
Down in the low post area as the Lady Battlers will inbound, trailing by 2. And down goes to Simon. That's no good. Cronin there for the offensive board. That jumper comes up short, and Duffy able to come away with the rebound.
And now here's Duffy with the ball. Typically she leads the team in points, I've noticed. Not sure how much she has, but there's a 3-point attempt off the mark. Our offensive rebounding has been kind of an issue, I've noticed.
Duffy with 7 points at the half, and we're going to have a traveling call before that shot is put up.
And, they're going again with that trap. And, O'Connor with a, her foot might have been on the line there. Probably would have been a 2.
Yeah, deep jumper off the mark, and Cronin with the rebound. And here comes Kopp again for the Battlers. And we're going to have a timeout on the court here by the Battlers. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, so let's go and we'll take a break here as well. We'll be back with action right after this.
Krosenberg Implement, your family-owned John Deere dealer, has a deal for you. This week only, save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Stop into any Krosenberg Implement location in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming this week and save 8% on cab upholstery kits. Refresh that tired old tractor cab interior this winter so you can enjoy it this spring. Krosenberg Implement, servicing your growing needs since 1937.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
All right, we are back live here at Parkview Auditorium, where the Lady Buffaloes are clinging to a 2-point lead, 30-28, with 4:36 to go here in quarter number 3. Lady Battlers in possession. Both teams struggling this quarter to get anything, put any points on the board. And here's Kopp. Looking for her options. Now she'll drive, gets it down low to Cronin. Cronin off the glass and in for 2.
You know, Potter County and Stanley County aren't that far away from each other. One has to wonder if Cronin is related to the Cronins up here. I believe there's some Cronins
I
up here.
believe there is some relation there. I don't know exactly what it is, but I believe there is some blood there, yes.
And that was a missed shot by Sosa. Now it looks like they're...
Badlers, nice drive by Simon as she puts that one up off the mark. Sosa with the rebound.
You kind of wonder what's going on with Sosa's hand as she has it taped up. Is that a pretty pre-existing injury, do you think?
Honestly, Scott, that's the first time I've noticed that tonight. Couldn't tell you what's going on there. That shot comes up short. It's going to go off the Battlers, though, and remain Lady Buffalo basketball.
And of course, let's shout out Louis Young, the great referee, Louis Young.
Honestly, all referees are great.
True.
I could absolutely never, ever do their job. And I know there's a shortage and
yes.
things of that nature. So kudos to all you referees across the state.
Louis and Jeremy are just two of the ones that I know by name. So, usually, some crazy offense happening here. Shot clock violation.
Did not hit the rim, so that's going to be a violation.
Yeah, usually you shouldn't know the referee's name because, you know, the only way that you know their name is if they make a bad call.
And so here's the Battlers, still on a tie ball game with just over 3 minutes to
Ooh,
go here
nice.
in quarter number 3. Nice steal by Duffy.
Nice steal by Duffy. Over to Hoffman.
And Kopp steals it right back.
Yep.
She's got an open Battler down court, but a little too strong on the pass as it's going to go out of bounds and get turnover on the Lady Battlers.
Almost went into Mr. Johnson's lap there in the entryway.
It seems like there's always one ball a game that ends up in the lobby down at that end of the gymnasium.
Yeah. Now here is Stroop. Over to Hoffman. Over to Duffy. To Caden's hand. Inside to back over to Hand. Missed shot.
Rebound goes to Cronin. Here's Kopp to set things up again for the Battlers. Over to Lake. Inside to Simon. Simon with the turnaround. That one rolls off the rim. Cronin there for the offensive rebound. That comes up short. Gets her own rebound again. Off to Lake for the jumper. That one's no good. Cronin and Sosa battle. Cronin runs it down. Kicks it back out to Lake. Nice pass inside to Simon.
Ooh.
Nice. Kind of almost like a jump hook off the glass there by Simon.
Yeah, you got to watch that arm there, though, when you do that, because you can be called for an offensive foul. I know from experience.
And I got to correct my score here as I inadvertently gave the Lady Buffaloes a 1 point there. They are sitting at 30.
Yep.
So 30-32, Battlers with a 2-point lead.
That was, if this was in the away gym, there would be an air ball chant.
There's Kopp again. She gets it over to Mikey for the long 3. Cronin once again there for the cleaning up the offensive board. That looked like a travel, nothing called. That jumper too strong.
Rebounded by Hand, who I feel like has been a very much improved athlete over the past couple of months.
And looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout here called by the Lady Buffaloes. We'll go ahead and take 30 as well here. So we'll be back in 30 with a minute 21 to go here. Quarter number 3. We'll be right back.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium. A minute 21 left to go in quarter number 3. Lady Battlers holding on to a 2-point lead, 32-30 over the Lady Buffaloes.
Shout out to my people down in Lyman County watching this game. Apparently there's not anything going on down there, so they're watching this.
Speaking of Lyman County, are they not here Thursday night?
They are here Thursday. They are here Thursday.
And we'll bring all that action to you right here on Go Buffs Live.
And that one's off the mark.
Kopp able to come away with the rebound. Going to get tripped up by Hoffman, it looks like.
Do we know if the radio station's going to be here?
I don't believe they are, so I think I'm on my own again.
Well, if you need anybody that knows those Lyman kids like the back of their hand.
I know a guy.
Yeah, you know a guy. Who may or I don't know. I'm probably related to somebody there.
Here's the Battlers. Here's Simon again. Drives middle, kicks it out to Kopp. Under a minute to go now here, quarter number 3. Here's Lake. Back inside to Cronin. Cronin with a nice turnaround. Comes up short, though. Scramble for the rebound. Kopp had it. It's going to go off of her, though. And Stanley County basketball with 41.5 seconds.
I don't know the exact. Oh. So at the end of 3, the Pierre Governors are up 36-28 over Winter. In Winter right now.
And that's a boys matchup?
Yes.
Okay.
And last time I checked, Winter was undefeated. But here is Duffy with a 3.
We had a pretty good angle there. That looked good from the moment she let it go.
Man, so something about Duffy's that they're just good basketball players.
Absolutely. Yep, they got that basketball DNA in them. As Simon's going to head to the free throw line after getting fouled on that drive.
You know, there's Duffy's here in Fort Pierre. There's Duffy's in Rapid. I believe it's all the same family.
Yes, indeed. And that first free throw was good. So that's going to tie things up at 33 apiece with 18 seconds to go in quarter number 3.
That one's also good.
Simon good on her second.
Now here's Stroop with the ball.
Lady Buffs will probably play for the final shot here, I would guess.
Now they're, nice screen there by Duffy.
Free Cronin comes away with the rebound. Stroop had a nice opening there. Battlers are not going to get a shot off by the end of the quarter. And at the end of 3, it's a good one, folks. Potter County Lady Battlers 34, the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes 33. Let's take a quarter break here. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
All right, back live here at Parkview Auditorium in Fort Pierce, South Dakota as we get ready for fourth quarter action once I update my scoreboard here to reflect the fourth quarter.
No, it's Tuesday, Brian. Did you go to Taco John's today?
I did not.
Oh, man, it's Taco Tuesday.
It is.
Anyways, here is the Buffs with the ball. I don't know how to transition from Taco Tuesday. I apologize.
True.
They're looking. It looks like they're looking inside. Yep. And oh my goodness, what a block by Cronin.
Nice block by Cronin. Here's Kopp to set things up here for the Battlers over the Lake. Lake will get a screen, drives middle, puts up the left-handed floater off the glass, and good.
You know, that Lake family is pretty good athletically as well. I knew a few Lakes that wrestled. But here is Stroop over to O'Connor. And now Hand with the ball. Back over to Duffy. Back over to Hand. Stroop with a three. Off the mark, but rebounded by O'Connor. Not quite.
And Kopp comes away with the rebound. And God, I kind of mentioned it pregame as well. Stanley County seems to be in one of those scoring slumps at the moment. Long three attempt by Simon off the mark. Ran down by the Lady Battlers inside the Cronin now. And he's going to get it stolen, taken away by O'Connor. Now Cronin's going to pick up a foul.
That was an interesting. It's kind of like. I feel like I saw the other day in a football game somebody caught one on somebody else's helmet. You know what I'm talking about?
I think was that a college football game?
It might have been. But anyways, yeah, I don't know why I brought that up, but
here's Steel Stroop with another long jumper, no good. Here comes Lake for the Battlers. Pushes it down court. Bad pass. Nice recovery by, I believe that's Simon. Gets it over to Kopp. Kopp with a jumper. Too strong. And guess who's there for the Battlers?
Oh, watch out.
Rough down underneath.
Are we getting technicals?
I didn't see anything, but tell you what, Caden Cronin's been all over that glass for the Lady Battlers, offensively and defensively. She's going to pick up that foul, so Lady Buffs are in possession.
Oh, what? I don't know what.
I think she went to go fake pass it and had a little too much mustard on it and lost the ball. This looks like Sosa will check back in for O'Connor. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Lady Buffaloes trail by 3.
Now they are
over to Simon. Cross court to Meinke. Inside to Cronin. Cronin turnaround jumper doesn't go. Hand there with her nice rebound.
And now Stroop with the ball. She's got an open Hoffman, but can't quite get it to her.
The Buffalo's lucky to get that back. They just need to kind of settle down and run their offense. And
they're only down 3. It's not like they're. I mean, that's one possession.
Exactly. Duffy along the sideline with a nice shot.
And now Potter County with the ball.
Here's Simon. Spins towards the baseline. She's going to get fouled on that drive. So Tyler Simon back to the free throw line.
She had a pretty good spin move, like a Dwight Freeney coming after the quarterback there.
Officially, free throws number 10 and 11 for Simon. First one's misses.
10 and 11, you said?
Again, that's unofficial.
Even so, that's impressive.
Right, making 1, 2, 3, 4 is 4 made out of the 10 now. 4 out of 11. As Hoffman comes away with the rebound, trailing by 1.
You know, that's kind of the thing that separates the games like this is free throws.
Good point. Very, very good point.
Hoffman And a player goes down there. Looked like Simon went down. But she's back up.
Like Sosa had that rebound, but put the ball a little too low and got it tied up. So possession arrow is going to favor the Battlers. Here's Kopp once again for the Battlers. Swings it over to the right, looking for Cronin down low. Battle for the ball. Cronin's right there. Puts it up and in for two.
It's a nice drop down there for the Battlers, and now the Buffs will go on offense. And there's McGee with the shot. I believe that's her first shot of the second half here.
Hand is going to pick up a foul, battling for the rebound. And is that going to give us free throws? It looks like it.
So yep.
It's going to be number 23, Zoe Meinke, to the free throw line. Her first free throws. Again, I apologize, folks, if I'm mispronouncing that incorrectly.
I believe it's either after 6 or it's after 7 fouls that you go into bonus.
I believe that's a 17 foul, so it's 1 and 1. And she hits the first off the glass. This might be the largest Battler lead at 4 this evening. Second one too strong. Lady Buffaloes run down the rebound, but lose it. Here's Simon. Now she loses it. It's Stroop with a nice steal.
And here comes that Buff offense, and Hoffman. She missed that one.
Maybe too quick of a shot there by the Lady Buffs, but here's the Battlers with the sideline jumper. That one's too strong.
There's 3 Potter County Battlers down there for the rebound.
Mikey will put that one up and off the glass.
3 Battlers and only like 1 or 2 Buffs. That's it's not what you want to see if you're
Maybe Buffaloes may want a timeout here shortly as they turn the ball over again. As Carly O'Connor and Maddie Duffy will check back in for the Lady Buffs. .344 remaining in the ball game. Lady Buffs trail by 6.
Now here come the Battlers once again.
Kopp over to the left as number 11 is checked in for the first time. I don't recognize that number. That's going to be Megan Herman. And is that Cronin? I missed that. I believe it was Cronin on that shot.
I believe so.
We'll give it to Cronin. As the Battlers extend their lead now, Lady Buffs need to find their offense.
And it looks like Stroop. Oh boy.
Steal by Cronin. Cronin with an open layup. She stopped still too strong though.
You know,
break for the Lady Buffs there.
If that happened to me in high school, Coach would have made me run laps the next day.
Absolutely. And here's a Lady Buffalo timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full. We'll go ahead and take one as well. We'll be back in 1 minute with 2:58 to go in the ball game right after this.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
All right, 2:58 remaining in the ballgame. Lady Buffs find themselves with an 8-point deficit, but they do have possession of the basketball. Coming out of the timeout here.
I'm thinking they're going to go with. Oh, no. I thought they were going to do like a elaborate screen and roll kind of thing, but they didn't. Here's Duffy with the ball. She drives. Oh, nice fake. Nice pump fake there.
A little too strong on the shot, though, as it rims out. Here come the Lady Battlers as they lose it. Able to regain control, though. Get it back out to Simon. Over to Lake, who kicks it over to Kopp. Down inside to Cronin once again. That one's too strong. Stroop there for the rebound. Maybe Buffaloes may need to hurry here as we're under 2:30 now.
Yeah, they need to hurry, but somehow still be patient, if that makes sense. That's a little too short on the 3 attempt there by Stroop. Oh,
comes away
boy.
with the rebound, gets it down court to Simon. Simon loses her balance. O'Connor's going to pick up a foul underneath and send Simon to the free throw line.
You know, we talked earlier about how Stanley County is going to be playing Lyman on Thursday. Some players to watch out for Lyman that could give the Buffs trouble. First, Skylar Vollmer. Look out for Skylar Vollmer. I'm sure you probably have heard the name Cody Vollmer.
Absolutely.
I believe that's his daughter. And then Max Scott, who is, I think, maybe a 6-foot 8th grader at center. The other night she had like 7 blocks in the game. That's incredible.
Oh, my.
Yeah, as an 8th grader.
Another offensive rebound there off the missed free throw by the Battlers, and this will send Megan Herman to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Nothing but net on her first.
It's like Morgan Hoffman back into the game for McGee.
Lady Buffs now with a 10-point deficit with 2:05 remaining.
Thought that McGee was pretty fun to watch, honestly.
And she'll get the roll on the second.
Now here's Duffy. Now they're down 11 points. It's going to be tough to come back from this. But here is Duffy with the ball over to Hand. That's a fake on a 3. Over to Hand. They're trying to get it inside to Hoffman, but it goes off of her fingertips and out of bounds.
Just a little too high, and again, not able to track turnovers, but another Lady Buffalo turnover as they'll go full court pressure now. Get it into Lake. Lake able to dribble her way around defenders, but it's going to go off of Lady Buffalo. Inbounds it to Herman. Herman looks for Cronin, stolen by Hand.
Nice steal by Hand. Looks like they could look forward to. Oh, I thought you might pass the ball off to Hoffman there, but she decided to take it herself, and she missed the shot attempt.
Herman
That's
wide
an air
open
ball.
3, misses everything. Here's Hoffman. Lady Buffs almost got to start looking for that 3-point ball now, and hopefully they start falling here.
And that's a perfect opportunity right
And
there.
there it is, right on cue as O'Connor hits her first of the night, I believe.
Shout out Carly. She is just a sweetheart. You love Carly. Oh my.
Battler's on the drive. That's going to be Kopp picking up the foul.
As soon as
Kopp getting fouled, I should say, on that drive.
As soon as I call her a sweetheart, she just hacks somebody.
Kopp nails the first.
I could be wrong. I don't quite know Gettysburg's schedule, but I think they might be part of that 281 conference. I don't know if they are or not.
That I'm not sure about either.
But I know that the 281 conference tournament is coming up for sure. I know about that.
Other free throw is good by Kopp. Here's Duffy.
There's too many conferences. There's the 281. There's the Yellowstone. I think we're part of what, the Big Dakota or something like that.
Probably about going to do it here as the Battlers come away with the rebound as we approach 35 seconds remaining in the game.
And Gavin Irving is very upset.
Here's Kopp for 3. No good. Guess who's there for the rebound? Cronin once again. She's got to have double-digit rebounds easily.
Has to.
And that'll about do it because the shot clock is off.
And that probably will do it.
So in the battle of, no pun intended, of struggling teams, it looks like it's going to be Potter County coming away with a 10-point victory, 48-38 over the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes. And kind of that scoring drought I talked about earlier, Scott, in pregame, came back and haunted the Lady Buffaloes, as I only have them with unofficially, let's see here, 5 points in the third and another 5 in the fourth quarter, so only 10 points in that second half. So let's go ahead and we'll take a quick break here. I'll add up my stats, unofficial stats here quickly, and we'll come back with a game recap shortly right after this.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
All right, welcome back to Parkview Auditorium, everyone, as we wrap up tonight's contest, as it's going to be the Potter County Lady Battlers victorious over the Stanley County Lady Buffaloes by 10 by the score of 48-38. Close contest throughout. Game got away towards the end from the Lady Buffaloes. But let's go ahead and quickly kind of recap. Again, some unofficial scoring here from both teams. We'll start with the visitors from Potter County. I had their leading scorer tonight as Tyler Simon, who finished with 21 overall, had 15 in the first half. Lady Buffs did a nice job of shutting her down second half, but too little too late as Simon able to put up again 21 on the night. Also in double digits unofficially for the Battlers. Ashley Kopp finished with 10. They also got nice contributions in the second half from Caden Cronin, who finished with 6. Zoe Meineke with 5. Again, had another strong, especially in the fourth quarter, had a strong fourth quarter. Let's see here. Kirsty Lake finishes with 4. And then it looks like it's Megan Herman with a couple free throws late in that fourth quarter for her 2 points as well, giving the Lady Battlers their 48. For the Lady Buffaloes, their leading scorer tonight, Maddie Duffy with 12. Looks like followed by Taylor Stroop with 8, who was shut out in the second half. Let's see, Morgan Hoffman finished with 6. Jordan Sosa with 4. Carly O'Connor with 3. Caden Hand with 3. And Caden McGee with 2 as well. Again, a close contest throughout. One of those things where Lady Buffaloes, as they normally do, came out pretty strong. Actually led 18-13 after the first quarter. Tight one at halftime as the Lady Buffs led by 1, 28-27. Again, another close third quarter contest, but it was the Lady Battlers taking the third quarter, eking it out by a score of 34-33. But again, Stanley County not able to mount any sort of offense during the fourth quarter, as they only able to score 5 points in both the third and fourth quarter. So just a struggle offensively second half for the Lady Buffaloes, which ultimately is going to cost them the ball game, losing again by 10, 48-38. So with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up this contest. Again, as we mentioned a couple times, let's be sure to come back here again Thursday night as the Lyman Raiders will come to Parkview Auditorium for a makeup game that was postponed earlier in the year. So again, tip-off for that should probably be around that 7:30, 7:45 area. Always depends on the junior varsity game. But again, we'll have it right here for you on Go Buffs Live. So with that, I want to wish everyone a good night. This is Brian Menning with Go Buffs Live, a part of the LiveTicket.tv network. Everyone have a good evening. Good night.